couple days ago, I was reading and praying, and I was reading some verses in Ecclesiastes, and one of them just really was profound and just stood out. And I thought, man, I got to talk about this. I got to share this. What is this doing in my mind? How does this affect how I live and how we live and how I talk about finances and money and budgeting and coaching and all that stuff? So welcome, and let's chat about it. Welcome to Financial Coaching Kingdom, the podcast that helps you align your money with your purpose. I'm your host, John. We've all felt the weight of financial stress, the sleepless nights, the silent disagreements with our spouse, the feeling that we've just not in control. But what if there's a better way? What if managing your money was less about math and more about peace of mind? On this podcast, we'll explore a different kind of financial freedom. It's not just about what you earn or what you owe. It's about the emotional clarity that comes from being on the same page with your spouse, the spiritual strength you gain from worshiping God with your finances, and the deep satisfaction of knowing you're building a lasting legacy for your family. Every week, we'll cut through the noise to bring you simple, powerful truths that will help you move from financial chaos to confidence. If you're ready to find clarity, grow in unity, and live with purpose, you're in the right place. Let's get started. Many of us believe hard work guarantees our gold. We embrace the hustle, work hard, play hard, and live the life you want. But if you're honest, how many 5-year periods end exactly how you thought they would? The common saying, I made my plans, I then told God, and he laughed, often feels more fitting for life in the real world. The core problem arises when we equate good stewardship with total control. I recently had a conversation with a dear brother who excelled at managing his money, but failed to allow for simple enjoyment. This caused strain on his family because he was so focused on the future security that he wasn't allowing himself to truly enjoy the blessings that he had already received. The Bible offers a clear counterpoint to this anxiety, one that hit me profoundly. In the day of prosperity, be joyful. And in the day of adversity, consider God has made the one as well as the other, so that man may not find out anything that is after him. Ecclesiastes 7:14. God has ordained our days and our seasons. This verse reminds us that we are called to enjoy the life he has given us right now. When the money is coming in well, enjoy it responsibly. When you're healthy, take advantage of the day. We shouldn't be miserly. We are free to enjoy life. But should we plan financially for the time of adversity? That's a definite yes. We plan not because we can't control the future, but because good stewards honor the one who does. Financial planning is simply the process of transferring risk from the family's stability and into a manageable resource. This takes two primary forms. Number one, insurance. Transferring major catastrophic risk like health events or liability to a third party, or number two, savings. Building up your own reserve, such as a 3 to 6 month emergency fund to cover manageable setbacks like a job loss or a larger deductible. I've been there. I've been in the hospital unexpectedly and laid off from work. I have. These times forced me to rely on God and others. The realization that you are not the king of the world forces you to seek the one who is. If you haven't yet, connect with a good insurance agent who can educate you and help you make the best decisions about your coverage for medical, auto, homeowners or renters, and long-term disability. Insurance is a simple, powerful financial tool. You'll pay a small, predictable amount, the premium, to avoid the possibility of a large, catastrophic, and unpredictable loss. For example, medical insurance or health insurance. The purpose of this is to protect your savings and net worth from the staggering cost of health care, including illness, injury, and preventative care. What it covers: costs relating to your doctor's visits, your hospital stays, prescription drugs, surgeries, and other medical services. Some of those key terms that you're going to want to make sure you know are premiums, the fixed monthly amount you pay to have the insurance; deductibles, the amount you must pay out of pocket each year before the insurance company starts to pay for covered services; the co-payment or the co-insurance. This is the fixed dollar amount to copay or percentage of the cost, co-insurance, you pay for covered services after meeting your deductible. Why it matters: a single major accident or illness can wipe out years of savings and put you deeply in debt. Health insurance acts as an ultimate shield for your financial stability. Let's talk about auto insurance or driver's insurance. The purpose of this is to protect your assets and fulfill legal requirements if you cause an accident, and to protect your own vehicle. Key ideas on this is like the liability coverage. This is the most crucial part. Often required by law, it pays for damages and injuries you cause to other people and their property. If you are sued after an accident, this is the component that protects you and your personal net worth. Collision coverage pays to repair or replace your own vehicle if it's damaged in an accident with another vehicle or object. Comprehensive. This covers damages to your car not caused by a collision, such as theft, fire, hail, or hitting an animal. Homeowners and renters insurance. If you're not living in a car, you should have renters insurance or homeowners insurance. If you have homeowners insurance, it's going to protect you from the dwelling and the structure. The renters does not. Personal property, both renters and homeowners insurance. It protects what you have, like your furniture and clothing and electronics. Personal liability protects you if someone is injured in your home or your apartment and you are found legally responsible. Additional living expenses pays for temporary housing and food if you have to move out due to a covered claim, like a fire. A busted pipe or a small fire can cause tens of thousands of dollars in damage to your possessions and render your home unlivable overnight. Long-term disability insurance for your income. The purpose is to replace a portion of your income, typically 50 to 70%, if you become unable to work for an extended period of time due to a serious illness or injury. The big risk: your ability to earn an income is your most valuable financial asset. While short-term disability covers a few weeks or months, long-term disability is the crucial coverage that kicks in if you are out of work for years or until retirement age. Why does it matter? If you can't work, who's going to pay the mortgage, the groceries, or the other bills? This policy protects the entire structure of your household's finances, allowing you to focus on recovery without catastrophic financial stress. It is so easy to fall into the trap of viewing insurance only as a cost. Instead, see it as a reflection of your commitment to being a responsible steward, a tangible way to prepare for the adversity you know will inevitably come, allowing you to enjoy the prosperity God has blessed you with today. If you're listening and thinking, this is great, but I don't know where to start, that's exactly why we're here. We offer one-on-one coaching to help you build a personalized financial strategy that aligns with your faith and your goals. Visit financialcoachjohnllc.com financialcoach.com. That's financial coach, John, Jon, LLC.com to book your free discovery call. Let's work together to create a roadmap to your financial future. So we've established that planning for adversity is essential. We transfer risk through insurance and building emergency funds because we can be wise stewards of the resources God provides. We take responsibility for the things we can control. But there is the beautiful freedom found in the wisdom of Ecclesiastes. Once you have faithfully planned, your work is done. You are released from the anxiety of trying to control the future. We must always return to the core instructions of Ecclesiastes 7:14. In the day of prosperity, be joyful. We started this journey by acknowledging that God has made one season as well as the other, and we are not meant to find out what will come after us. This uncertainty should not lead us to be paralyzed, but to be in the presence. It should compel us to embrace the life we have now. This is why the preacher gives us this powerful command, a final reminder to counter the grind and the worry. And I commend joy, for man has nothing better under the sun but to eat and drink and be joyful, for this will go with him in his toil through the days of his life that God has given him under the sun. Ecclesiastes 8:15. Joy is not the opposite of planning. It is the reward for it. Having a savings plan in place? Enjoy the current abundance. Are you covered with a long-term disability? Enjoy your health today. Have insurance against major risk? Enjoy the people God has placed in your life. Don't be the dear brother who managed his money perfectly but failed to enjoy his life. Don't be so obsessed with the fear of the future hardships that you let your present joy, the blessing of today, slip away. The ability to eat and drink and be joyful is a gift from God, and it is the only thing that truly goes with you in your daily toil. Trust that you have been faithful in your preparation, then intentionally find the joy in the small, beautiful details of life God has given you under the sun. If you've enjoyed this episode, the best way to support the show is by taking a moment to rate and review it in Apple Podcasts or Spotify. It only takes a minute, and it helps new listeners find us. If you know someone who would love this conversation, please share it with them. Thank you for listening, and God bless.